When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Well, hello and welcome. Thanks for getting your pod on. Thanks for telling a friend. I'm so excited. Been waiting for this moment. Kevin's here.
Hello.
Mark is here.
Hey.
And look who's back.
Hi.
Laura is here. That's right. And actually, we have a friend of Kevin's. Colleen's here as well. Yeah.
You gotta get in the microphone
You gotta
like
get it
close.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. That's right.
I mean, Laura kind of she should have been here last week because it kind of wore off what we want to talk to her about and stuff.
Oh no, it did not.
All right.
Believe me, I got stuff. Don't worry. This will all come
Have
right
you
back.
met either one of these two?
Let me just say something. Just like an erection, it will come back. But we have to start off with a text that I got yesterday from somebody before the game starts saying, I was going to say McDermott. It's not McDermott. It was Brandon Beane needs to be fired.
Because I decided since I already had 2 bourbons in, I was going to text you before the game.
Uh-huh.
So after the game, I didn't have to bother texting her during the game.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I see a headline before the game yesterday. Bills quarterback Josh Allen receives bad news hours before Chiefs game. And I'm like, why would that? MSN or somebody had it. I think it was over the fact that
Haley said the toilet was plugged.
Palmer's out. Josh Palmer was out. So I was like, okay. Yeah.
So that's the bad news
That
you
was
received?
that was the bad news that MSNBC, I believe it was
fake news.
It's clickbait.
Yes. Well, I clicked it.
Yeah,
I went.
exactly.
I bid in.
Is Josh Palmer done anything?
Who is
this
Josh
year?
Palmer?
He's like exactly.
He's played a little bit. He's done okay.
Yeah.
Does he got more catches than Keon? Because I think I might have more catches than Keon.
Keon had a catch
he had a good-
yesterday.
He did.
Yeah, all right.
It was all right.
Yeah, he had to be wide open,
Yep.
and I think it might not have even actually been a play. I think they just threw it to him just to see
Yeah,
if he could catch
Palmer
it.
was ruled out, leaving Allen without one of his top targets was the article, basically. But here's the thing. The Bills win 28-21.
What's that? Six, 7 points.
6-7. I was so it's so funny because that has now gone universal. I remember kids saying that last year.
No, it's gone universal with adults.
Do you
Kids
know
all
what-
fucking
but
hate
it's
it
like
now.
last
It's
year around this time.
Dictionary's word of the year.
6-7?
Yes.
6-7.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
It's gotten to adults now. The kids all hate it because the adults are doing it.
I had, like,
my kids fucking hate it.
I
when
had
do
an epic 6-7 in Disney, and then I'm like, I'm done. I'm not even going to
Wait,
try
you
to
did
do
an
it again.
epic 6-7 in Disney?
Yes, on Tower of
Six
Terror.
countries, 7 countries, 7 countries drinking around the world.
On the Tower of Terror, when we were like going up from the ground level in between floor 6-7, I was like 6-7.
Oh, and everybody
And
went,
everyone laughed, and I was like, I did it once. I'm done.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I-
Leave it
I-
on the high note.
I
all you
hit
can,
hard.
and if you look at the picture from the
kids
Tower
were
of
proud.
Terror, her kids were like flicking her off.
yeah, but that's it. You got to leave on a high note when you do something like that, right? That's when you walk out. Speaking of leaving on a high note, so I'm watching this game and I'm getting really nervous towards the end of it, and I don't give a shit what anybody says because I think
22
you said
seconds.
no. At one point they put up 13, and then they added 2 more and it made it 15, and I was like, whoa! And that was still the first half. That was still
Of
the
course,
first half.
Tony Romo has to say it like 3 times.
Yes, I know.
Say, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Tony
but how
Romo.
about when it's a 4th and 17? Who the fuck goes for it
my
on 4th and
God.
17? How
Mahomes.
many
The Chiefs,
teams?
because they went 4th and 17 all game long and got it all game long.
What the hell? I mean, they
Couldn't get it on first, second, or third down, but they were killing it on
4th
fourth.
and 17. I mean, that was crazy to me. And then what was it? A 29-yard reception that they had after that?
Yeah,
I think it was a 29-yard reception.
The offense is in trouble. If you put that team away, it's over. They never put them away. They had so many chances to put them away, and they didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I
And
mean,
Kansas City was awful yesterday.
Kansas City was awful. They had a couple of guys who were pretty banged up on the
Wait a minute.
defensive
Whoa,
side.
whoa, whoa. Let's go back to that.
Yes.
You're talking about the Bills? Should have put them away?
should have put them away.
They're playing against their rivals 10 times. I mean, that's like saying that Atlanta should have put New England away yesterday.
Well, they were never up, so they can't put them away.
Neither was Kansas City ever up?
No, they never had.
That's what I'm saying. Buffalo should have put them away.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that. I think
you don't leave Kansas City a chance.
You
don't leave Tom Brady a chance. You bury him.
It doesn't. Unfortunately,
you don't leave Eli Manning a fucking chance.
They relied on Cook too much yesterday.
He ran 160.
He ran the ball fine. They couldn't throw. They had to.
I don't know what.
What are you talking about? Allen's had over 250 yards. He was like. It was almost a.
Yeah, but remember when 250 yards was a bad game for quarterbacks not too long ago? When quarterbacks were throwing for 300, 350?
When it was a throw, yeah. But now when they have running backs running 115.
When your best receiver is Dawson Knox, you got issues. Or Kincaid. Whichever tight end caught it.
This is the same team it was last year that went to the championship game. Absolutely. I mean, I don't understand where this is going.
Colleen's coming in. Get in there, Colleen.
Come on. The exact same team.
Come on.
Team as last year.
It is the same team as last year.
And they didn't win it last year.
No, but according to you,
better than the Patriots.
According to you, they should be burying everybody. But they're not going to.
You got to put teams away.
They're not going.
You don't let teams linger around.
With that team, that's what they did last year. They let teams linger around because they don't have that big player. But yes, they went to the championship, and yes, they lost. But you're knocking on the same team that we watched last year.
But with the exception of yesterday, their defense has been awful this year.
Yes, and you
got to put teams away when your defense is not playing.
They didn't have a defense last year.
Well,
I missed this.
What, the fight?
No, because he's a Patriots fan. It's
this has nothing to do with the Patriots.
Doesn't have something to do with the Patriots.
Well, I don't know because
why are you asking him?
I'll tell you this: the Patriots are 7-2. Here's the way I look at this. There's a couple things, a couple points. One, the overall number 1 seed is still in play, and the game and the Bills are a half game out of it. They're a half game out of number 1 seed, which would be fantastic. That means you get a bye in the playoffs. That would be great. Josh Allen was extremely humble to the point where he looked almost annoyed after the game, which I sort of enjoyed. When he was talking to Tracy Wolfson, is that her name? Wolfson? Yeah. She was asking him questions and stuff, and even said at one point, "Hey, Grandma so-and-so, we got him to smile." I mean, cutesy stuff for TV, but and Josh is just like, yeah, it's it's just another game, and that wasn't what he said. I think he said, we're on to the next, something ridiculous, but it was so focused. Cliche. But there is no, hey, look, there wasn't going to be a conga line down Abbott Street over beating Kansas City in a regular season game.
Right. But they're done that.
Right, but they needed to do that. They needed to do it.
But according to you,
here's the thing: it's like we know their defense is not spectacular. That rookie that they drafted, who finally got in,
the one that's playing for the one that's filling.
He did go step for step with Worthy.
He was fucking great. He was great. And I will tell you what happens to Babbitt, the defensive coordinator. I'm going to ask you. I shouldn't say tell you. Ask you what happens to Babbitt.
I think he's McDermott's fail-safe to be like, hey, defense sucks. I'm fired.
For the past 2 weeks, McDermott's been calling the plays. Right. For the past 2 weeks, it just came out. He's been calling the defensive plays.
So if they fail, that's the scapegoat.
And for the first time, I did see him kind of involved in some offensive stuff. But don't forget, the guy on the other side, defensively, is considered one of the best in the NFL.
Absolutely.
Hasn't aged in 30 years either.
He doesn't. Yeah. He looks the same, doesn't he? He looks exactly the same. So, I
think the Chiefs are done.
I don't.
They're 5-4
unless Mahomes is injured. I mean, he got the shit kicked out of him yesterday.
Yes, he did. Yep.
And he was not making the plays that he normally makes. Like those little when he curls out, and bootlegs and hits, he hit passes.
Yeah,
he was throwing everything off his back foot, just airing stuff out. That one interception was awful. Why even just launch it like he was playing in the backyard?
That was toward the end of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I think at that point you're almost in desperation. Was it 3 seconds left?
No. Before that.
Okay,
but it was just an awful pass. Like why? You look like you were throwing out in your backyard to like the neighborhood kids.
Yeah, I did. But how about, did anybody not hold their breath going, they're going to fucking...
I was terrified.
I thought for sure we were going to overtime.
I was terrified.
Yeah. I thought we were going to overtime.
I knew that they had it. I mean, they beat the shit out of Mahomes. They hit on the sidelines.
Yeah. And I don't think any more than...
Too huff at me.
No, I'm reliving it because I remember like sitting on the couch last night. Lucas and I both had like towels to our faces, terrified, and Joe's just laughing at us. Camden was asleep, and we're like,
I'll tell you what, though, still a marquee matchup for the NFL. Mahomes and Allen.
Yeah.
It is.
But now you got to prove it in the playoffs.
Yes. Now you got to prove. Now exactly.
Beat him in
Maybe
October
they don't
is
even
great.
make the playoffs. I mean, that
Who?
would be nice.
Kansas City?
Kansas City.
This is the Brady.
be
This is
surprised,
the
but
Brady Peyton Manning. It's
Yeah.
the exact same. It's the same
In a
story.
way, yeah.
Same story.
And look, I mean, I know you're saying Mahomes got beat. He did make some unbelievable plays yesterday too.
He did.
I thought there were
He made a couple, but I mean, it wasn't a normal Mahomes game to me.
No, it
Oh
wasn't.
no,
He got
no,
destroyed.
yeah, he was. I mean, Joey Bosa was like all over that. He was a monster.
They had a pass rush, and I was surprised with Oliver being out that they had a pass rush.
Yeah, Oliver's replacement is the one that we're talking about.
Yeah.
The rookie, who played a great game.
Yeah, he did.
He went in last week and took.
No, and I was also talking
You were
about the
talking about
cornerback.
Harrison.
I was talking about Harrison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
is that his name, Harrison?
Something like that.
Yeah, I thought he
Harrison.
was really, really great yesterday.
I also think there were a lot less flags than a normal Bills Kansas City game.
I was really surprised that they didn't they didn't throw a flag that I had on the sidelines.
That officiating crew, I thought, throws more than others, like
It's
on
Kansas City,
average.
So they had the New England with flags.
But not if you know what I'm saying. Like not if they're
But they did
I
get
just
that. They
feel
did
like
get
the-
that one
yeah.
call right with that tip ball.
yeah
Yep.
They got that right.
And they called
Yeah,
it
did.
back.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. There were a couple.
Yep.
And
But
I know-
I just, I feel like
opportunities.
normally when we play each other, there's a lot of controversy on the calls against the refs.
That's in the playoffs.
Well,
but there's also
in general,
it's
yeah.
so hard to. I mean, I don't know how you. And now, you always wonder, like, even in your own life, you start to get up in your own head, right? And you start second guessing yourself. And if you know someone's judging you, and now it's like AI is judging you. I mean,
Me and
but
Mark
it's
never
virtual.
judge.
It's
Yeah,
virtual.
never.
Like you're thinking, I got to get this right, or you just have to put it out of your head and just hope. But I mean, God, exciting. Are you excited? Do you feel good about the team?
I think it was
they play
a lot-
Miami
I
next
think-
week.
Yeah, I think if they go in and they beat Miami convincingly, it's just. But this is the same thing that happened. This is exactly we were talking about that before we went on.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as last year. They're 6-2. Allen is weak as everybody says he's playing. His numbers and everything's better than it was
At this time last year.
This time last year, and he got MVP. So
Right.
I don't know. I just would feel sorry if I was a Toronto Blue Jays fan.
Okay, so I want
If I had to sit,
no,
because
I am going to feel bad for the Toronto Blue Jays.
You sit after that loss, then you go
Yeah.
to Buffalo to see
Yeah.
a Bills game,
Yeah.
and they end up losing in overtime
Yeah.
to Kansas
that
City.
would have been the worst. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of things that come out of the greater Rochester area, and I'm always like amazed at some of the people, the talent, the things that have come out of here. That was a razor thin Game 7. I was not really all that interested in this World Series.
This was a great World Series.
It
One of the
was,
best.
Kevin, say it again.
It was a great World Series.
It absolutely was a great World
It was
Series.
100 times better than last year's World Series.
It was
because the Yankees weren't in it.
I
first
mean,
and
it
foremost.
was unbelievable that the Toronto Blue Jays, who people were saying were going to be swept, or maybe they win in 6, it goes to 7 and down to the
They were
freaking wire.
3 outs to win
They
it.
were 2 outs away from
Let
that.
me tell you
yeah.
something. Here's my theory, because I've been reading a lot about this. I'm watching the base running. They were making it. The Blue Jays should have been more aggressive. That tag at the plate, and they got it right.
They did.
They got it right. Right? They got it right on the field. I think they got it right.
they got it right.
And then they did the replay. And I mean, I don't know how the guy saw that, because you could have made that call either way, and I don't think anybody would have been, well, that ref sucks or that ump sucks. He not a chance. But that if they were a little more aggressive in leading off the base, they kept their guys close to the bag.
The issue is because they had a lot of guys with knee injuries.
Yes, and if they just let him
Springer
go.
missed a game or 2 because of his knee. Bichette's knee was jacked up.
I mean, to me, it goes back to there's a fine line between strategy and overthinking, and I feel like they were just running it close.
It's playoffs. You play.
That's what I'm
Hurt
saying.
or not, you play. It's like hockey.
Well, look, I want to spotlight a guy who is from here. Yesterday was at the Pittsburgh pub.
Yep.
Was it Pittsburgh pub yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ernie Clement. I mean, as soon as he got there, my phone's blowing up. Hey, Ernie's going over to the Pittsburgh pub.
That was a Davian, so I was keeping it real over there. Fuck Ernie Clement. Josh Allen's coming here.
Not fucking Ernie Clement. That guy is unbelievably impressive, because he was a utility player. He was with Cleveland for a while. He went up with Oakland. He gets traded, and he was on the Bisons, and he's 29 years old. And when you're 29 years old and in the minor leagues, who knows what's going to happen?
About to be done.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Enjoy Mexico.
This is Ernie Clement, who set a Major League Baseball record for the most hits in the postseason in the history of baseball. He had 30 hits. Wow. 30 hits. A lot of them singles, a couple of doubles.
31 would have been a game winner.
Homer. Yeah. Oh. I mean,
I was resigned when they had the bases loaded. I'm like,
and he
we're going to lose.
the shit
if
out
Clement
of it.
gets up there, I'm okay if he's the one that ends it.
And I had so wished he did, because I don't think he has a contract. But this is Ernie after I'm reading between the lines, so I don't know. I don't know where his future is with the Blue Jays. But this is Ernie Clement after the game.
I've been crying for like probably an hour, so I thought I was done with the tears, but I just love these guys so much. It was so much fun coming to work every day and, battling with these guys. And we have so much to be proud of, even though, it didn't go our way. All I care about is just hanging with these guys for, another couple hours.
What do you think?
I think it's great. I think
Isn't
it's
it?
great, and you know what I mean. A lot of good talent from Rochester. You just said,
Yeah.
not two broads with big boobs that chair turns.
The 4 chairs turned around.
You got this guy with 30 hits in the
postseason, but he was always a utility player. This year, Ernie won the 2025 Heart and Hustle Award, which
he would have got 4 chair turns.
He's a good-looking guy.
Ernie,
Yeah.
a hockey player. He was a hockey star in high school. But this is
He was all right.
Well, I thought he was a hockey star. I
played
don't know.
at Brighton. Come on.
Yeah. This is Major League Baseball's Players Association gives out the Heart and Hustle Award. They've done it now for 20 years, and he got it this year. It's for a player with a lot of grit, and then also is kind of the exemplary baseball player. He broke his hand, never missed a game, needed 10 stitches in his foot this season, never missed a game. And he's nominated for a Golden Glove for third base. And what many people
He didn't get it, though. I think they already announced it.
Did they announce it? Yeah. But just to be nominated, I just go from where you were to where you are is amazing. And I mean, I think people just fell in love with this kid. I really do. Like, that post-game stuff was everywhere. But here's something that I don't think a lot of people know. Baseball gloves, you want to have them broken in. Like, you really want to, like, you used to put it under your mattress if you were a kid, or I think they had an ad during the World Series where they had a kid back in getting his dad or mom to back up the car over his gloves with the ball in it to break in the glove. Ernie Clement, this is real. Listen to this.
You bought that on eBay, your glove? You really bought it on eBay this year?
Yeah.
Why? That's awesome.
My other one broke, so I needed one quick, and that was already broken in, and my other ones aren't broken in the way I like. So
So you have no idea who this is?
No.
I wonder if they do. Do you think they have any clue?
I tried to look. They deleted their eBay account, so I have no idea who it is.
No way. So they stole that. That's probably someone's stolen glove.
Yeah, maybe.
That's awesome.
They made some money off it. So.
How funny is that?
Off TV.
That is
He got
funny.
it. He got it. Right. Exactly. And I'm wondering, Kevin, because it said the padding was sort of gone in that glove. So he wore a glove. And I don't know if it was a batting glove or something to give him a little extra padding. And I'm wondering if that's why his hand broke.
Probably.
You know? I have no idea. No one's made that correlation. But I was just like, it's a little weird. Because then I was reading about it and I go, but how relatable is that?
That is so, yeah.
How relatable is that? I wanted a broken-in glove. How funny would it be if he did win the third base Golden Glove, and it's a glove he got off of
Well, a buddy of mine turned shoes over like Jimmy Z.
Yeah.
And he actually sold a pair years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago, to a guy in the Jets.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure. If you got, if you're into that sort of thing, it's people from all walks of life. But
they were cleats for a game. I'm like, he sold cleats with a Jet player, which explains why the Jets don't provide their players cleats.
It
explains why the Jets
that
suck.
field is so bad already. But I thought that was.
It ain't the Commanders' field.
Oh, I did not.
There's
watch
been like
that game.
14. They had laid it out. There's like 14 injuries.
Dude, I did not even turn that game on last night.
I didn't either.
It
was Law and Order night.
I'll tell you, I didn't even turn. I didn't even
That
turn
wasn't
it.
bad.
I watched the end of the Bills game at home, the second half at home.
And then I had to study.
Yeah, I was actually putting together a Two Fit Chicks podcast, and I had to write a reflection paper, so I was doing that. And yeah, And but I kept getting score updates, and I think it was like 28-0 or 28-7. I go, what's the point?
It was two teams I had zero interest in
Yeah.
watching.
Well, Seattle's could be kind of scary in the NFC West. I don't know if they'll beat the 49ers or not, but they look like they could be some, there's Darnold again.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold coming back. The Jets, another Jet, former Jet, doing great outside the Jets. All right, we'll take a moment. But Ernie Clement was impressive as hell. And I felt bad for the Blue Jays.
My friend posted a photo of her son with him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it was planned that they were there, but yeah, I was like, wow.
They were up at the...
They were at Pittsford Pub. They live right near it.
Yeah.
And so...
Yeah, I think Ernie just... I actually got the text from somebody at the game letting me know that Ernie was at... just walked into Pittsburgh Pub.
Yeah, he was at the wrong place.
That's all right.
You know where he should have been yesterday for football?
BTB.
That's right.
Yeah.
No good bars in Brighton for him to watch football.
No. There actually is. There's a nice, but they don't. I think they're more of a soccer bar. It's an English bar. The old Otter Lodge is an English bar. It's a fun place.
Is?
Yeah, it's a fun place. It's owned. I forget the guy who owns it. I've met him a few times, but yeah, it's a pretty nice place. And Ernie has popped in. I've had shared a beer with Ernie back.
Fancy man!
At
Did you wear your vest?
Thirsties a couple years ago. No, I did not wear my vest. Laura, what is wrong with my vest?
They're just jealous because they're West Side.
All right.
It is definitely an East Side look.
Okay, thank you.
That's okay. You live on the East Side.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm very East Side.
Be proud
Man,
of it.
that's the way you guys dress on the East Side. I'm glad I live on the West Side with all those Italians.
But you know what?
I'm glad
I'll
I'm
tell you what.
douchebag.
Let me tell you something. I can walk into BTB like this and no problem.
Yeah.
They're accepting,
there'd be
welcoming.
Yes, there'd be a couple guys.
No, because you assholes. But you're not BTB.
Maybe you can't go to Slice and Stack, though.
No, it's going way too far. You go to Slice and Stack. You're going way
BTB.
far.
I don't know about you guys, but I can honestly say something that I don't think either one of you mofos can say.
What?
I ate a whole pizza at BTB.
You got it. I ate a whole pizza at BTB. It was so damn good.
And
You can't even say that because you gave up a piece.
I was going to say, you still can't say that. Joe ate a slice, and I had a bite.
Okay.
You yelled at Laura when she asked for a bite too.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I?
Yeah, you did. You're no, you didn't yell at her. You just looked at her.
That was the night Jameson drove home.
I thought it was like that. Bill was like, "Does anyone want a slice?" And we were all going to say no. But you,
Kevin wasn't even around.
If
You were sitting
anyone
right
ever
next to me.
offers Joe food, he's like, "Yeah." So obviously, he's going to eat a slice of pizza.
Well, look, if you're going to get, you can't go wrong.
And
with
we're not
BTB.
talking the Monday personal pan pizzas. We're talking
this is a
Tuesday
full-on.
big ass
Yeah,
pizza.
Tuesday big ass pizza.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Look, go to BTB on Facebook. Look them up on Facebook. You'll see all the specials, everything there. The brunch is fantastic. We still have to do the brunch. I think we should do the brunch cast. I know we were kicking around dates for that. I think we should do it sometime closer to the holidays.
Let's do it the day before Martin Luther King Day.
Dude, that's all the way out in January.
I'm just saying.
we've been planning this since July.
No, here's the thing. He only wants to do it around Martin Luther King Day because he's going to get shit faced and doesn't go to work the next day.
Listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But why don't we do
you.
it like somewhere around the middle of December?
The BTB Billified breakfast holiday
Yeah,
party.
we have a whole holiday party.
All right.
What do you think?
Can we do it like close to like?
Oh,
Well,
would
I
you
was thinking
stop?
like, was the 15th of Monday? Why don't we do it like the 14th?
Yeah, we can do that.
And I'll call in on Monday the 15th. We'll be fine. I'm done. I'm done with school by then, and we're all set.
Yeah.
Everything will be.
You're a sub.
I can't tell him.
What are you going to do? Make sure the shit doesn't burn down.
No, I ain't going if I'm hungover. I'm definitely not going.
Pussy.
I don't even. But BTB,
You don't
always
pay
a lot of
attention,
fun.
not hungover. What's the difference?
BTB Woodfire Pizza and Grill in the mall at Grease Ridge. Fall is here. The air's crisp. The coffee's pumpkined. And your ride? Well, it's still squeaking like a haunted house. Time to drive into fall at Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Route 96 in Victor, where they've got deals hotter than your neighbor's bonfire. Right now, you can lease a new 2025 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4 for just $269 a month for 24 months. That's right. Get into something safe, stylish, and way more reliable than your cousin's "trust me, it'll make it" car. Or maybe you're the adventurous type. How about the 2025 Jeep Wrangler 4-door Sport S 4x4? Lease it for just $319 a month for 36 months. Perfect for leaf peeping, apple picking, or making an epic grocery store entrance. Need something with muscle? Grab the 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4, just $299 a month for 42 months, because hauling, towing, and looking awesome are kind of what it does. All leases come with first payment, DMV taxes and fees due at signing, $2,500 cash or trade, and lease loyalty required. Miles vary, so, don't drive to, like, Alaska. So whether you're conquering trails, jobs, or the school drop-off lane, Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Rams Drive Into Fall event has your perfect ride. See them today on Route 96 in Victor, or hit them up online at victorcdjr.com. Because this fall, the only thing you should be falling for is a brand new ride.
Well, it's all
It's one of my favorite bands.
Supergroup, yeah.
Yeah, supergroup. I'll call it that. Supergroup. Yeah, and I think only 2 guys are still alive. Tom Petty, listen to me. Jesus Christ. Jeff Lynne and Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
I think they're the only ones alive. Because it was George Harrison.
Dead.
Yep. It was Roy Orbison.
Dead.
It was Tom Petty.
Dead.
Jeff Lynne and Bob Dylan, I'm pretty sure, were the...
Did you get George Harrison?
Yeah, I said George Harrison. My favorite Beatle, George Harrison.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I just like this song because it's basically telling you, like, you're sweating all this small stuff too much. Just fucking live. Who cares? It's going to be fine. Sometimes you got to be strong.
This must have been something you brought up in this fucking mental health class.
I did not.
All the kids are like,
I did not.
Who the fuck is George Harrison?
Wait, did you hear what
No.
happened? Okay, so there was an exercise, and I told this already on the podcast, but I'll do it again. There was an exercise where you had to invite frenemies to a Thanksgiving dinner. And then you had to create a menu. And so, like, let's say turkey's your first one. The next item on the menu had to begin with the last letter of the previous item. So if you had turkeys,
yams.
Yeah, I was just going to say
okay,
yams.
and so you had to go down. You had to have 8 food items. Okay, and so it's me and 4 women, and like some of them are in their early 20s, and there's me. So they have.
So by some of them, he means all of them.
So there's Kanye,
and then Grandpa.
There's Kanye and Taylor Swift. There's Cardi B, and I forget who her. There was somebody else they had with her. And if I brought my notebooks, I could look it up. And then they go, well, you should add one. And I go, okay, George Harrison and Eric Clapton. Because Eric.
Who?
And the blank look on their face was
that no one knew George Harrison. They're like, what? So now it comes to you got to talk about it, and you have to put food in front of specific people at the table, and you have to explain why.
So put cocaine in front of Eric.
No,
Eric
Clapton. No. I said so then they say would you do it? So I am saying who we invited and all the stuff and where they are, and like
you presented fucking Radio Boy.
They wanted the green bean casserole in front of Kanye because it's shitty, and that would be it. And then I said I put the stuffing in front of Eric Clapton because that's what he was doing to George Harrison's wife. And the place
my God.
like the professor who's like 38 goes, whoa!
What is wrong with you?
Hey,
what do you mean?
That's a creative
That's
string
awesome.
theory.
I was just saying that was where it was going with me. I mean, come on. We got the stuffing. It's got to be Clapton. That he fell in
Way
love
to
with
sexually harass an entire class of 25-year-old girls.
Oh, whoa.
Backtrack.
I'm saying that, because Layla, which I think was a Derek and the Dominoes song, if I remember.
Yes.
Yeah, I always thought it was Clapton solo. It wasn't. That was written about George Harrison's. Is that Patty Boyd? I think that was Patty Boyd.
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Colleen, do you remember?
I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
I think it was. And Patty Boyd was married to George Harrison, and Clapton fell in love. And the next thing you know, she leaves. And I think Clapton was like just a fucking mess at the time, drugged out, like cocaine, and I think wound up in rehab. And they get married.
What's with the British rockers?
And
fucking everything that moves between like Mick and banging somebody's daughter.
Oh yeah.
Clapton banging some guy's ex-wife.
In
I
Georgia.
think it was his wife at that time then.
Yeah, well, I think they all went to a couple of sex clubs in Toronto first. And that was the way you didn't think I was going to let that opportunity slide, Laura.
There it goes.
Laura, what is the name of the place?
Oasis Lounge.
Oh, how funny is
Oasis
this?
Aqua Lounge.
Did you buy a T-shirt?
No, I didn't go.
Okay, I'd like to read you some Reddit posts about Oasis that I found. Okay, and I
Are these going to prove why Joe didn't let me go?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. These are actually like if you were looking. Matt has talked about getting reviews and how people can be shitty, right? In some of the reviews, and sometimes it's written by the competition. It's not even somebody legit, whether it be Google or Yelp or whatever. This is the kind of review I think any place would want to get. Went to Oasis, this person writes, like 5 years ago on a Saturday. That day was entry by couples only, but I think they allowed like 2 single males in the whole place at a time. I think it was something like $60 each. Anyway, at no point did I or my partner feel judged or uncomfortable. It was quite fun walking around in a bathrobe or naked. Hanging out in the heated outdoor pool was nice too. Staff there gives a good orientation on etiquette before you go in, and safety seems to be a high concern. Main floor was like the bar area with music first. There are lockers there, also a hot tub in the locker area. Next floor, I'm just thinking that hot tub.
Did this come in from LMC Web 585?
5 years ago, I was still married.
Let me just say, like, all I can say is this. I read about the hot tub, and all I think is that is a
Germs.
human smoothie.
Yeah.
It's a human smoothie.
Yeah.
There's got to be so
Don't
many
you
chemicals
think?
in that thing.
Oh,
you could.
Yeah, and yet,
get
Colleen, I will say, because I'm a hypocrite, if you ask me now, I go, ooh. If I'm drinking and I'm there, I'd probably
be in it.
I'd probably be in it.
You get in a hot tub with all the chemicals in there, it's going to bleach your pubes and your head.
I'll kill
And
it all.
keep you safe.
That's right. Okay, so main floor bar area with music first. There are lockers there, also a hot tub and locker area. Next floor had a kink room, swings, glory hole.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that's
We
like
should build one of those in here.
no, for what?
For a male, a solo male to
We can fuck around with Mac during the day.
Well, I think, and by the way,
put some pipes through to Bill.
I think that you could. The glory hole doesn't have to be single guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
it could be right. You could just.
It could be single ladies. It's progressive 2025.
Dog cage and some other stuff. I think there was like a showroom
That's where you put
on that
Joe when you want to have fun.
floor, or maybe that was the showroom. I remember correctly. The outdoor pool was on this floor as well. Top floor was a bunch of small beds for sex. Whole bunch of sex going on. Small bar area too. Would like to go back sometime.
Now, do they have dividers like you're in
Glowing
the
review.
emergency room?
I don't know. I've never been. I know what you're saying. Like the really shitty curtains that they hang over it, and you can hear everything the other doctors say, but you're supposed to, because of HIPAA, not pretend you can't hear anything.
The metal curtain rings where you just like.
Yeah. And they're over there going, hello, ma'am, can you hear me? Ma'am, do you know where you are? I just turn up the TV. There's another one. There are lots of threads about M4. Are you familiar with M4? I guess it's another sex club.
No.
And
She will
Oasis.
be tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you might want to do a little homework. In the Reddit Swingers, there's a Reddit Swingers page. Are you aware of this?
No, I haven't looked into it.
Well, start, because you know you want to.
How have you not talked Joe into going to Amsterdam yet?
I mean, we haven't even. No.
What do you mean, no? No.
I mean,
let's keep it in North America
Let's just
first,
try
buddy.
to get him to.
Let's stay on the same continent
anything,
first.
Yeah.
Get him high through Amsterdam.
Oh
You
my
loosen
God,
them
he gets
up.
high all the time.
Well, yeah.
Get a little brownie.
Or a window
No,
open
he just
during the middle of the day.
Takes gummies.
Related subreddits in there as well. I have been to both clubs many times. They are among the most popular and best run sex clubs in North America. And
It's a half mile from our hotel.
Sounds like the fucking owner checking in.
Man, that's all the way from Mexico all the way up to tippy top of Canada.
Oh, there's some good ones in Tijuana.
Generally,
Just don't be the bride.
There's donkeys there. Generally
Yeah,
speaking, the environment is very safe and respectful. Bad behavior is not tolerated. The staff are quick to correct. Now, this would be fucking weird. Like, if all of a sudden somebody comes and gives you a chokehold because you're fucking someone in the ass.
No, they swat you on the fucking nose with a newspaper and you're a dog.
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, hey.
What if that's your thing, though? What if you want to be naughty?
Well, they say that you have to. I mean,
what do they say, Laura?
I did look into Oasis.
I peeked in the window.
You have to.
She's got her face pressed up against it. She leaves a nose print.
Joe's mooning. She's looking.
You have to ask permission to touch anyone. They say, like.
So do you like say, may I touch you? What if you're a little inebriated? I think most people would have to be somewhat
Pardon me,
inebriated.
do you have any Grey Poupon? Can I touch your shoulder?
To loosen up a little bit? No?
I don't know. I mean, I definitely had been drinking anyway, but they did say, when I read the rules before, because I have read like the reviews on this, and I talked to my friend Sharon, and I was interested in going, but she did say in what I had read is that like there's no touching without asking permission. Like, you know, everyone, if a third comes over and they will be like, may I touch you? Like, or are you okay with this? Because they did say that they will remove people if they touch you without permission.
Whoa.
But yeah.
What's more interesting, the sex club overall or watching people? I like to sit at the bar and just watch them fucking haul people out of there.
So here's what I was just thinking. I was thinking if you were to open a sex club, could you put in an observation deck? Do you know what I'm saying? And could it be
like jail, like prison?
I think that was
almost,
like
not like prison, not like sort of
the Hillman rooftop bar.
But here's the thing: you would almost you would have no way of you being able to interact with anybody. You didn't pay to enter, but we do have an observation deck, and for $30 for a couple. If you want to come in, or maybe we sell you $1,000 package, you get 5 observation decks and 1 party downstairs if you really get enticed. But
for $30 to $1,000 real quick. Is that Canadian or American?
Canadian. It's two-way glass, just like you're looking at a lineup, a mugshot. Mm-hmm. Now, everybody will know that there's two-way glass, but they don't know you're over there.
But that's my whole fantasy.
I know
that is. What I said.
That's what I'm saying. You need to open a sex club.
I don't know.
You gotta get her one basement for it. Get her one first.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they said that like you can just go to a room by yourself, and then maybe
somebody
you
just
wander
pops in
to like a different room where there's more people. Go on the sex swing.
Hello.
And then, you know.
Hello. You've been there for 3 hours. You go now. You're not that long.
Sounds like too much work.
Bad behavior is not tolerated. People perhaps eject people who misbehave. There will always be people who push the limits, but it isn't tolerated. My wife got groped way more in regular nightclubs than at M4 or Oasis.
Yeah, because they're not throwing you out of BTB for grinding up on somebody.
I gotta think. Like, okay, if you are in a place and you grope somebody, you're potentially asking for trouble. Like, there could be a fist in your face. But you're also, in a way,
if you grope somebody there, you could get a dick in the face.
Well, no, hang on. You could. It's like, depending if it's a baseball bat, too.
Helicopter.
But I'm thinking that maybe you grope somebody and you hope if she's single, she turns around and she's interested, right? What percentage of people have been groped in a bar that turn around and look at the groper and go, oh, yeah. However, here, if I say, can I touch you? I bet there's a 90% chance.
Yeah, but what happens if if she turns around and she goes, nah. Ew. Do you just leave?
Yeah, you got to just turn around and walk away.
You just got to turn around and walk away.
I feel like if you turn around, even just being asked like that thought, like if a guy was like, can I touch you? I'm like, oh, that's hot. Like immediately. If a guy were to grab me at a bar, I would punch them.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
But I think if I turned around and it was a guy who I didn't like the looks of, I'd be like, I'm not comfortable just yet.
I'm not comfortable just yet.
I would say it very politely.
All right,
get that $1,000 bottle of champagne. It might make me more comfortable.
What is your favorite accent on a man?
Australian.
Okay. An Australian guy. Mm-hmm. It comes up behind you and whispers quietly, because it's a lot of music.
Can I go down under?
Yeah. It says something like that.
Good day, mate. How about a Foster's and I go down under?
Hey, It tastes like shrimp on the Barbie.
Smells like shrimp on the Barbie.
All right, so, and he says that, and then
let me check out
and
your
you're
kangaroo
like,
pockets.
oh my God, like it's like electricity runs through your body, Laura. I mean, you're on fucking fire. You turn around, and the guy isn't exactly your type, but you figure if I turn around and look this way, close my eyes, and let him. I mean, it could be anybody for just a minute. For a fantasy, you're never going to see this guy again.
Oh, that kangaroo pouch is getting wet.
I think if you put yourself in that situation, you're going to be more willing to forego exactly who's your type because you're in a strange situation. So it's not like I'm going to be looking for like my 6'3", like football style guy.
Right.
You know, I already have that at home.
It says 6'3" black guy that she likes.
If it was like a little Cuban man, I'd be like, someone who I've never, I'd be like, yeah.
Hello, Pepe.
It would just, I think you're there to push the bounds and to try things.
They break down M4, and they also break down Oasis in here. It's a converted mansion. I did not know. I don't know if they say it's a converted mansion, so it has smaller spaces. These include outdoor pool, the main bar and lounge, the dungeon.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
The stage performance room.
Now
that sounds like you could.
That's where the Morgan
watch.
twins play.
That's right.
The entertainment.
And guess what?
4 dong turnaround.
You know what? I would love to go to. I would 100% go to Oasis with them.
With the Morgan
With
twins?
Car and Rand.
Okay.
I think we would have a blast.
You would go
together.
to Oasis with anybody but Joe at this point. Let's be honest.
No, I want to go with Joe.
I know you do, but he won't go.
I almost got Sean to go.
And a variety of small. Who?
My female friend, Sean.
Is that
And
the
she
lesbian
was-
you met?
No, she was talking to. I was at the concert with her when the lesbian April started talking to us.
So
and-
April
We all
started
got
hitting
7
on you?
texts that night. Hey, can you get to Toronto real quick? Joe's being a douche. Somebody needs to come to this club with me. It's cheaper.
I did not say that. If he's listening, I did not say that.
if I got that text, I
He
probably would
knows.
have went.
Man, he would have been so fast to fucking Canada. We got there faster than he did Nashville.
Right.
So we don't have that fast fare anymore.
At the M4, they say you pay an annual fee, then a door fee each time you visit. For couples, you can pay a higher annual fee, maybe $300, and then pay nothing for each visit a year. At Oasis, there is no annual fee. You just pay at the door.
So it's like the Oak Hill of sex clubs.
Now, here's the thing. The key to sex clubs is that single men are allowed sometimes, but not all the
Yep.
time. This makes quite a difference to the atmosphere of the club, so definitely keep it in mind when planning your visit. Some people prefer the one, some the other. It depends on what you're into. Both clubs have detailed online event calendars so you can see what is on when and pick a theme that you're interested in.
Would you go?
To a sex club? Yeah. Boy, I don't know. It's a good question. It's a very valid, fair question because I go, at some point in your life, you go, it could be fun.
It would be fun to go for Halloween.
Would you
Wear
go?
like a mask.
No.
and a
Yeah.
little-
You wouldn't go?
No.
Would you go?
Wow.
Yeah, we're not even going to bother asking.
Yeah.
Are you surprised by?
Would you go?
I would probably go just to check it out.
Yeah, I mean, if I had somebody that I was going with,
And that's what I kept telling Joe. I'm
Yeah.
like, we don't have to do anything. I
Right.
just want to go and
Right.
like.
Do you pay at the door to get in? Does it cover like your booze and stuff, or do you got to go to the bar too?
I think it would have been like, I don't know, $50
all
for
right.
a couple or whatever.
now
but
let me ask you a couple questions.
yeah.
Let's say Joe isn't into this.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a male friend that wanted to go, and you would go, but you guys weren't going to do anything together.
Gay male friend.
Would you go? Yeah. Well, that was my okay. Fair. Let's say it's a gay guy, so Joe feels confident nothing's going to happen. Would
Yeah.
he be comfortable with you going?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know, because it's still you.
I think
in that environment.
I think if I had really been like, I really want to go and I'm going to go by myself and I hadn't like been drinking or anything, he would have been like, I trust you to go.
Yeah.
What if you get in there and everything's unorganized?
Oh, God, I didn't really have to tidy. I'd be like, can I arrange your butt plugs by,
Whoa.
by size, by color? Yeah.
I'd go with you.
Thanks.
Of course.
Maybe
you
we'll
would.
Hold
go.
on. Let me explain,
okay.
let me explain
I
this right
can't
now.
wait
Her
to
gay,
hear
her
this.
gay friend Mark will go.
One of my trips to Nashville,
Yeah.
we were supposed to take a plane. I was going with two of my friends that are girls that are married.
Yeah.
And plane, for some reason, something happened, so we drove down. I drove down and spent 2 nights down there with 2 married women
Okay.
whose husbands know me.
Yeah.
and stuff because that's how confident that they are that nothing's ever gonna.
That's saying a lot about you.
Because when they turn around and see Mark, ew.
I would honestly feel really comfortable going with just like a female friend or a lesbian friend or a gay friend. I would feel so comfortable going.
Yeah.
Sean and I are going back to Toronto in April for another concert. Okay. So
what's the concert?
The Midnight this time.
Okay.
It's like an 80s band.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
80s cover or 80s band? I don't remember.
No, they're a newer band.
Oh.
But
they have
they're
80s
sound.
We'll
Big on like horn. Yeah, okay.
We gotta play some when we come back. Yep. Okay, that's interesting. I would be somewhat intrigued just to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's a curiosity thing.
That's like when we got out of the concert, we're like, all right, well, we want to go out. And I was like, let's go. We literally are half a mile from there.
Yeah.
We've got a good buzz. We've been drinking all day. You poo-pooed it.
Wow. You know. But yeah. Did he make it up to you in some fashion?
Yeah. Did you end up doing anything else?
Well, before the concert, you guys know what happened. I got him to have sex with the window open.
Yeah.
And like at first it started, he just agreed to the window just a little bit. And then like as soon as the clothes were off and there was some, thrusting, I stood up naked, ripped all the windows open, and then
who can see during the day in a window though?
It was literally
let me tell you
like
something.
Toronto skyrise, so it's the hotel window, and then from us to the Billified sign was the workplace office. And there's a guy co-working with a woman, and Joe's like, yeah, him and I just made eye contact.
That's the worst devil's threesome ever.
That's a Canadian devil's three-way. It's done nicely.
I was so proud of him, though.
Hey. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You were proud of him.
So I think that's maybe why I didn't push the sex club.
Baby steps?
Yeah, because I was like, all right, you did some voyeurism for me. Like, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Well, here's the question you got to ask yourself.
Self?
When you're at the end, are you going to say, I wish I did?
No.
Are you going to say, I wish I did?
You can pose that to a lot in life.
I do it a lot.
Yeah.
I like a lot. Mm-hmm. Because I always think if something scares you and excites you at the same time,
then do it.
Yeah.
You should probably do it. As long as it's not going to kill you. Now, there is a chance.
Well, you could get that clap at the sex
That's
club.
what I'm saying. There is a chance. But on the other hand,
you're running a Magic Johnson in there all of a sudden.
For me, it was going over the edge of a building, right?
Do you know that John Lewis quote, when you lose your sense of fear, you're free?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite quotes.
Yeah. Well, fear is...
He hasn't gotten to that chapter yet in college.
Oh, yeah. Get out of here.
He's got the vest going on, though.
What is wrong with the vest? I don't understand. It's a fall vest. I've had it. It's fall.
Okay.
It's throughout the
fall.
vest. It's fall. I don't know.
You could wear that to a sex club, though, and you could have.
Well,
you make it like a fishing
Maybe
vest.
I would just wear my purple Wookiee coat.
And nothing
You
else?
attach some butt plugs.
Nothing.
You put a couple butt plugs on there. You make it like a fishing vest.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could go in with different... Like, I got dildos and vibrators.
Tool straps.
It's like open vest, all these
Not even open. Just wear it on the outside.
You're like the sex club MacGyver.
Yes. Oh, my God.
I'll get you out with a piece of gum and a gum wrapper and a credit card, baby.
Well, I mean, you got to think, if you're a guy, and obviously I didn't read into this, safe sex, like, are you walking around, if you're wearing clothes, or if you're not wearing clothes, like, are there bowls of condoms around, or what, you know?
Sure.
So
the vest comes in handy.
Yeah, your fishing vest. Like, do you want ribbed for your pleasure, or do you want?
I usually wear them inside out.
You want glow in the dark? Hey, you don't have epilepsy, do you?
If I walked around naked, I'd be sitting in a corner by myself because everybody would be going, "You."
No, but there's no judgment. No judgment.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna judge the fuck out of them if we're all there.
Someone in my family was telling Joe about having sex with a glow in the dark condom the other night, and he was like, "It's like a lightsaber."
Let's go, you guys. Let's plan a road trip. Let's go. Let's do this.
You want to do?
Between you and fucking dot over here.
Well, y'all go.
What are you talking about?
Really?
Oh, I know. I'm just fine. Hey, man, I'm okay.
We should all go up.
We should. You know what we should? I should contact them and see if we could do a podcast.
Oh, that would be
from
awesome.
there, like with the owner, talk about the freedom and how it is and all that stuff. Does everybody have their passport?
Yes,
I had enhanced.
Okay. You have an enhanced license? Perfect.
Passport.
I have enhanced mints too if you need them.
As long as they don't send, as long as they don't. I did get a DWI 6 years ago.
Mark's out.
6 years ago?
You got to be 10, right? Or
You got to be 7, I think.
7? All right.
Joe can go.
But I have the passport. Which
We're not bringing Joe. We're having fun.
No, I'm just saying Joe can go.
No, Joe's coming.
Joe
I
can
need
go.
a bouncer.
Joe can
He
pick
does.
us up after the.
And that's the thing is, I would feel so comfortable with him if anyone he's
like your big brothers wouldn't protect you?
No, but I'm just saying, like.
No, I wouldn't. I'd
you
want to
know.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
Yes,
No,
I am.
you're not.
Yes, I am. I wouldn't want to see her violated.
Yes, you would. What a fucking liar.
You'd be in there giving hit it harder to the left. Like the Cupid shuffle to the
I'd
left,
be so
to
afraid,
the left, to the
I
right.
think that I would get up in my head. That's why I could never do it.
Oh, God.
I would get up in my own head like I couldn't.
I think you go the exact opposite way.
Or I couldn't measure up.
I think you go back to those notes when you're fucking 17.
Yeah, but
just
that was,
tear it up.
Well, that depends on how many Molson X's we have at the bar before we end up going.
Oh, that's true. And they're pretty high potent, aren't they? What are they, 9%? Something like that?
Just bring the things you got with the razor blades.
All right. All right, we'll take a moment. I have the two fit chicks were in here before.
Yeah, we could smell.
No, they're lovely. They're lovely.
I didn't say they weren't lovely. I just said they wear a lot of perfume.
Yeah.
Oh, do they? I don't actually smell it.
I don't smell
I did when
anything.
I did when I walked in.
Okay, yeah. Look,
I have
would
seen
believe it.
glitter. Like,
Really?
yeah.
That's when this on a Saturday. It's a sex club.
Yeah, we closed down.
We play hand puppets.
Now, we'll take a moment. But they were talking about guys and dating, and especially guys in middle age, and how they can figure out when a woman's single, like almost immediately when she's divorced or something. Guys have a sense. But one of the just turnoffs, and I was just wondering if you, who had dated for a while, or not dated, maybe I don't know what you did, but you were been very open.
Yeah.
What would be turnoffs? What's the right way? Should you ask to touch?
Here's the turnoffs right here. Turn off 1 and turn off 2. Ew and ew 2.
All right,
Let's give him you 3.
Yeah, I'm a 03. We'll take a moment right after this. Mac of all trades. Leaky faucet. Wall that mysteriously has a hole in it. Kitchen looking like it's stuck in the 90s. Mac of all trades is here to save the day. No capes, just expert repairs, remodeling, and handyman services that get the job done right. Call them today at 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. Or visit them online at macofalltrades.net, because every home needs a hero. Mac of all trades. Connors & Ferris handles workers' comp, Social Security disability, and personal injury cases. Listen, I get it. Workers' comp claims can be a real pain. But Connors & Ferris are here to fight for you and get you the compensation you deserve. Whether you threw out your back on the job, slipped when you should have gripped, or your boss thinks overtime means free labor. Spoiler, it doesn't. They've got your back at Connors & Ferris. With offices in New York City, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo, they're the go-to team for getting the compensation you deserve. No gimmicks, no nonsense, just real results. Call Connors & Ferris, 262-COMP. That's 262-COMP for Connors & Ferris.
I'm just messing. Said midnight.
I love this song. I love this song.
The river flows.
The B-52s.
No, this is...
sounds like the B-52s.
Yeah, this is the Beds Are Burning from... what's the Aussie band?
Midnight Oil.
Huh?
Midnight Oil.
Midnight Oil.
I'm just messing. She said midnight, so I wanted to play that one.
This is the
midnight.
This is the midnight.
Okay. Where are they based? You don't know?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, my
clock?
my female friend Sean turned me on to them in like 2021,
You could have stopped and turned it on.
and we just listen to them all the time.
Oh.
Wow, they're doing a cover of
This is a
Natalie.
cover.
Yeah, this.
Well, it's Natalie covered.
Yes. Patty Smythe. It was a Bruce Springsteen song. Bruce wrote it, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's got a touch of the chorus in it.
Yeah.
Now, see, I would go see something like
I'd
that.
go see
You
this.
would? Play something.
We're all going.
Play something else.
What's another song? Do you know the title of a song that you like?
Literally, will just be like, play the midnight. I never pay attention to that shit.
I got this. Don't worry.
Yeah.
When it's on in the sex club, it's got a nice rhythm.
The only problem with it,
What?
it's overproduced. Doesn't sound like Natalie Merchant's Because of the Night.
Well, because Natalie Merchant was acoustic.
Well, that's a good point.
It is. God, I forgot hers was acoustic. This is them?
I'm trying to find, like, what is there? Oh, Days of Thunder is a really good song.
All right, Days of Thunder. Let's see if we can get that,
I
Kevin.
like that Tom Cruise movie.
It was a good movie. I mean, if you're like driving movies.
You don't have to like driving movies.
No, you're right.
I saw the Springsteen movie.
Good, bad. I heard slow and boring.
Are you a Springsteen fan?
Somewhat. I don't think deep, but
Well,
yeah.
I am, and I love Nebraska is my favorite album that he's ever done. That's what it's basically about.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Ooh, that is 80s like.
It's very 80s.
Last night, 80s
Sounds like
Yeah, it did.
Sounds like Kim Wilde.
Yeah.
Kids in America.
Also, it feels like Stranger Things vibes.
This doesn't sound like
Sort of
John
80s,
fucking
right?
Hyatt.
Fuck you.
Just can't. See, when you listen to this, don't you just go, yeah, Mark's right. The Morgan twins do suck.
So they got a dude and a chick that sing.
We used to like listen to the song when we would drive around.
Clarence Clement's in there.
Quarter
Checking in.
Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow,
Or
that
by
is
my
very.
pool in the
All right.
summer, it was like it was.
You have
great.
not heard sax really, and I
No,
can't.
and that's why we love this band.
Since Men at Work.
Okay, I can see it a little bit.
Yeah, they're playing. I want to say it's April 28th that we're gonna go.
Okay.
All right, let's all go. We'll go to the Sex Club.
Wow, that's in Toronto?
Yes, it's at the
Oh.
History. It's where we keep
Oh,
going.
it's right after Easter weekend. It has risen.
It's got to sometime.
Well, I was going to ask you, let me go back to this because you kept bringing up the lesbian that you met that was trying to get you to go to the sex club.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering, like, why? What was her end game?
I have no idea. She started talking
Carpet
to
munching?
Joe.
Duh.
She started talking
She
to
started
Joe.
talking to Joe, and then Joe,
Because Joe looks
was
like a lesbian.
No, because she's smart. She saw her and she goes, that must be your boyfriend. I'm going to go talk to him.
Okay.
No, Joe just looks
And
a
then
bald
Joe,
lesbian.
like, literally was like, hey, come here. Like, she went to Oasis last night.
How did that come up? How did that come up with Joe?
Because, like, well, there were 4 couples that went up to Toronto.
Okay.
And, like, the girls were standing in the front and the guys were standing behind us. And so she started talking to the guys.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And then they were like, Laura, like, she went to Oasis. And so then I was like, tell me all.
Because
Okay.
we know Joe.
Now, let me
Was there a
just-
plate of cheese fries or poutine involved?
No.
Wow, that's not like Joe.
No.
Let me ask you-
We did have poutine later on that night, though.
Ugh. That would have smelled great in the sex club.
I got a cream that can clear that up for you.
You get a bad case of poutine. That's poon-tine. All right. The question I have is, most women, and I don't know. I'll even go a little bit here to Kevin's. You're a social worker, correct?
I am.
Okay, so you get a little mental health stuff in here. I think that when a woman starts talking to a guy about something of sex related, like a sex club, it's sort of a way of hitting on them. Now, it depends on who brings it up, but I could tell you that I can think of that would be a conversation if I were married or still with, I would be out of in like 20 seconds.
Really?
No, you would. No, you wouldn't because you.
Well, I would find a way to try to dance my way out, but I'd be so fucking uncomfortable.
You're like me. You would be involved in that conversation just because you got a line somewhere.
Yes, but I know also what's coming.
Right.
Like, that's all.
Yeah, it's
But
not
anyway.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't going to be me. But she wanted you to go.
Yeah.
And so you come over, you find out what happens then. When they
unfortunately, then I texted you guys and I was like, "Look, I just met my new friend, Angel. She's a lesbian and wants me to go to the sex club."
The story kind of went. You waited too long.
Yeah.
Because now it's kind of like
why?
Whatever.
Well, I think it's still interesting.
It's kind of
that part of it is, but the sex club itself.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
not your fault. I'm not.
Well, when we met her is right when like Dermot was about to come up on stage, and I was locked in for my concert. Like that's
McDermott was there.
No,
Dermot Kennedy. That's the concert I went to. We were like 15 feet away from him.
He's calling the keyboard.
So as much as I wanted to think about the sex club, like as soon as he came on stage, he had my full attention for 2 hours.
No, look at this.
No way. No.
Yes, he did.
No. Intrusive thoughts.
It went in your head a couple times.
No.
I go 90-10.
I'm with
it's
Kevin.
seeing my favorite performer.
90
my
Dylan.
favorite artist.
10 in the back of my mind. How am I going to get Joe to the sex club?
I don't know. If someone said to
You
me,
should have told me I had cheese fries.
I should have.
And wings.
If someone said to me,
The wings in the sex club are fantastic.
you can watch this, but then I go to Keith Urban, and that's going to be in the back of my head the whole Keith Urban show.
All right, you wanted to call me out on something. Go ahead.
Oh, I was, I was with one of our female friends, and she was like, "Bill hasn't hit his haircut."
Hold on. By our female friends, you mean yours or yours?
Mine and Bill's.
You really haven't. You need a haircut.
And no, we think that maybe he is under an Ellie influence.
Wow.
And yeah, that's the conclusion we came to.
Wow. No.
Is that maybe Ellie is cutting your hair or told you to go somewhere else?
Floby.
And
Ellie would do nothing of the sort.
I don't know, but Randy's a little butthurt.
Is she butthurt?
She's fucking
She went to the
butthurt.
sex club.
So here's what happened.
Uh-huh.
And I'll be honest, and I do owe Randy a phone call.
Yes,
because
you do.
She sent me a text.
Yeah. Call her.
And saying, so no.
Yeah, let's call her.
Last time that went over so well. Around all this stuff with
like pussy in
my
here.
dad, I needed to get a haircut. And I knew I wasn't going to get in there. Not with her. So, and all my entire existence now has stayed on this side of town. Like everything's here. So I went next door. And when I walked in there and I go, is there a chance? And they go, we know Randy. And I go, yeah, but I got to get this cut like quick. So I did. And then I went there 2 more times. I know.
What?
Well, I mean, it's like it's out of the way now, and I don't know.
It is not that fucking out of the way.
It is out of the way.
I drive here
There's
for
a-
you.
there's a-
for free.
There's a bridge out. It takes a minute.
Didn't he freak her out?
That's
Didn't
true.
he freak Randy out by texting her like 100 times?
I mean, he only called her 9 times in like 25 minutes. But
Right.
He doesn't count He doesn't count 2 of the times because it was on my phone.
It's
Yeah,
a
so-
quarter after 1.
So she's all thinking you're creepy, and all of a sudden you just don't show up. Then she's like, "Oh, where is he?" You know
But
what I
she's
mean?
cut his hair for like 8 years. She's
Yeah, but
like,
before-
yeah.
but he
And then-
creeped her out.
yeah.
Oh, not 8, definitely. Well, you know what?
I think
Shit, it might have been like
Top of the head
years.
for 8, back hair for 6.
Well, you know.
That's why she's like, what the fuck is up with Bill? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I don't pay attention to his hair. I can't, you know, it's not something that I
Focus on.
She's usually a little
process.
lower.
The
Yeah.
vest.
I mean, I pay
nose.
attention to the chest.
The
yeah,
nose
with
and
the vest.
And the facial hair now.
Yeah.
But I told her, I was like, you know, next time I see him, I'm going to ask him. And
That was
I
it,
told
like-
her a few times. So
Now, we did have him write down his guess, and he nailed it spot on.
Yeah, I knew. I
Absolutely.
knew because once you brought it up, and I do all her phone. It's like, when am I going to
You
get
broke
out
up. It broke up. Move on.
there now? Yeah.
Yeah.
they say that one of the hardest breakups, like a woman goes through, is with their hairdresser because they
well, not
normally
a dude.
stick with a hairdresser, but women normally stick with their hairdresser like
Yeah, but a guy can go to
at least
Supercuts,
10 to 12 years.
MVP cuts.
If you go to Supercuts, you're gonna look like you go to fucking Supercuts.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
I'm just saying, a guy can go anywhere he wants. I'm not.
That's a bullshit thing to say.
No, it's not.
That's where Mark
no,
goes.
It's not.
No, I don't. I have a barber.
Do you know how it is so
I'm a
expensive?
barber.
Even my kids, my boys, $30 a cut.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, it's ripped off, but
And they have to go every month.
They're trained the
because
same
boys.
way.
Oh, and
anybody
by the
else
way,
is.
I get
Yeah.
a building discount.
So just tell her that you're cheap, and then she'll understand.
No, it's just like, honest to God, it was because of that. And then I would forget, and I would just poke my head over and go, "Hey, that was it." And
if so only Randy had answered the phone that one night, he could be getting his haircut for free.
Now she did. She
could be getting her hair munched for free.
Oh my God!
That escalated.
Where did that go?
I don't know if I'm more concerned about the comment or the fact that she knows that Randy has full on bush.
Oh, I had no idea.
Really?
Randy's seen me naked, but I haven't seen her naked.
Oh.
She does spray tans.
Oh, Randy does?
Yeah.
Right.
There was some hair in one of those snowboarding pictures.
No, she's happy and in love. And,
there you see, it's all good.
And so is Bill.
Yeah.
Bill's fine. Bill's
in love with college.
Yeah, Bill's
Bill's
good.
in love. He's college. He's subbing.
College and Guinness. His two loves.
Guinness. Yeah.
I bet you next time you get really, really drunk, you'll be texting Randy going, I'm sorry. I
he doesn't drink anymore. He's queer now.
I don't drink as much, and it had nothing to do with that.
I
I
don't
didn't even think about it. They mentioned it, then I even forgot it, and then she called, and I'm like, I owe her texted me, and I owe her a text.
Yeah.
And it's rude. I was.
Now
rude
it's gone from a call to a text.
No, it was a text that I received.
No, she did. She told me she texted.
She texted.
It's like back in the day when you could actually backdoor into somebody's voicemail.
You don't owe her anything, by the way. If you want to switch to somebody else, you switch to somebody else. You don't have to get
it's
old.
just common courtesy.
It is common courtesy.
If you've gone to someone for that long.
I've known, and
Yeah, you guys do really look in.
Or you just don't get a clingy hairdresser.
Right.
That needs a breakup.
Kevin, where do you get your hair cut?
I have a friend from high school that cuts it.
Super cuts. Yeah. Cuts are us.
I have a high school friend that cuts it, actually.
All right. I don't, I guess I that's bad on me.
They've been cutting your hair since high school, right?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. She could. What does she care?
She doesn't.
She's got a million other people. She doesn't care.
No, I know, but I think she was just like, "What the fuck, Bill?" Like,
well, the phone works two ways. She called Bill.
She texted.
And you ignored her text?
I did.
Well, to be fair, has she ever listened to this show? Because Bill doesn't answer texts ever.
That's not true.
No, she
I'm
doesn't
better
listen.
at that. I'm better at that. I'm better.
Get your hair cut again and come back with a buzz cut.
I see. This is why I'm not going to go now. You see what I'm saying? I'm not doing it.
When you text him, you got to text something really fucked up because then he'll reply right away.
No.
Bill's better at phone calls than texting.
I'm better at phone calls. I'm
boomer.
That's probably true.
He can't read the text.
But like
he can't figure out.
I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you something. Okay, hang on. A lot of times I have learned recently again that tone gets lost in text sometimes.
Absolutely.
And like little mishaps where someone thinks you're mad at them. So they're just going to let it just lay for a little while. And I'm not mad. And so I'm learning that's why I just go, sometimes when you hear the voice, the inflection.
Yeah.
Right? You could say the same thing several different ways, but inflection is important and the sound of the voice. So I don't know. Yes, but
all you got to do is add an emoji.
Well, that's a good point.
I don't know when Kevin texts us.
And by the way, I have been getting better and better at texting people. I have changed immensely over the past couple of weeks.
You haven't been drinking.
Huh?
You're clearer.
No.
What happened?
I started taking Adderall and I fucking love it. Fucking love it.
It's amazing.
I fucking love it. Love it. I get so much done.
Yeah.
And I'm focused. What?
Didn't you see that freaking...
Are you stealing Jameson's?
No. I am not. I got my own prescription.
Good for you.
I did. I went to my own. Well, see, what happened was I wrote a friend and I said...
Is it regular Adderall or generic? Like almost Adderall? Generic?
No, I think it's... I don't know. That's a great question.
Might have almost Adderall.
I have Adderall, but I'm not supposed to take it with my anxiety med. So it's either I
or
have
the
to
wine.
choose what med I want to take. And I take my anxiety meds every day unless I have to sit down at a computer and do computer work. Then I have to take.
So let me ask you this question: If you went to Oasis, what would you take? The Adderall to focus, or the anxiety of maybe getting touched by you?
No, I would take gummies to just.
Yeah,
Adderall's addicting.
So
thanks.
That's why I don't take it that much.
All right, so Adderall. So I decided I had a friend.
Look at it; it's an addict.
A friend of mine.
Adderall right there.
A friend of mine.
Did you go to the doctor to
Hey, I'm gonna give you the story. So a friend of mine,
doctor,
a friend of mine said,
does dentistry too.
"Hey, I took an Adderall, like half an Adderall and sends me a picture of like all this laundry that got sorted and sock drawers and throwing shit out and just getting shit done, and says, I have not even brushed my teeth today, but I've gotten all this done. And I started thinking about, I was diagnosed as an adult in 2006 with ADD.
Okay.
They gave me something, I didn't like it. I felt like it dulled me. And I will tell you, there is a piece of me that feels like ADD is a bit of a gift. You see things slightly differently. Now, there are people out there that I'm learning now that ADD is not like a genetic thing. They believe it's a trauma response. Like it's your way of just not hearing certain shit you're not interested in because certain shit that was really traumatic.
The Excedrin your mom took when she was pregnant with you.
Yeah.
Not the Tylenol, the Excedrin.
But so this is where the class. This has been to be rawly honest. This mental health thing has been a little rough for me, to be quite honest with you, and not rough in terms of.
Is it because you realize you're fucked up?
No, yeah.
It's really eye-opening. Yeah,
it's fucking eye-opening like you wouldn't believe. Academically, I can't say that it's any more rigorous than anything I've ever done. I don't think I enjoy it. I got 100 on my midterms.
Congrats.
Everything's fine.
And he's got the cutest Bob the Builder backpack.
But I will tell you, like I even had to write a reflection paper, and then the comment, I got 10 out of 10 on it. But the comment was, I need to see more of you in this, and I'm like, ugh.
It's hard.
It is hard. I mean, you've right. Licensed mental health counseling. For the longest time, social workers were the ones that couldn't, that could do more. Right? Can you diagnose?
Yeah. At this point, we can. We can't prescribe medications.
No, neither can licensed mental health counseling. But they had a fight to get that in order to even get the diagnostic privileges. Right? You needed to have somebody else, and maybe a social worker or somebody, oversee what you were doing. But so I saw this Adderall thing, and I started taking the Adderall. I call a friend of mine. I send it. I send a text. Believe it or not, I go, "Do you know anybody I can get Adderall from?" And the person
it was Randy. He talked to
the person writes back,
black market,
a doctor.
Yeah.
And then they go, "Why don't you be a fucking adult and do cocaine?"
Oh God. Oh my God.
I can get that easier.
Oh my God.
just a sniff.
That was the real thing. So then I did find somebody, and it was a 10 milligram slow release. And I started taking it, and I loved it. I was like, oh, my God, this is great. And everything. And right. So then I get the hundreds, and I get all this stuff, and everything's flowing nicely. So I go to my doctor, and I ask for it, and he puts in a prescription that's going to be 2 pills a day. Take one, and then in the evening, if you feel like you want another one, you got night classes, take it. The pharmacy goes, we've never seen a first-time user ever written like this. We're not allowing it. So they send it back. So now I'm in a fucking panic. And I'm calling the guy that I got it from, go, buddy, I need like 2 more, 3 more. I'm meeting people on street corners in the back of fucking, in the back of bars.
No.
Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you something. It
was eye-opening for you.
Well, it's eye-opening, and it's scary because I'm using it every day, and I know you shouldn't. So I got a 20 milligram prescription. I'm cutting them in half. I bought a pill cutter. Because I can't fucking get it even with a knife. So I got to get a pill cutter. So I get the pill cutter, and I've been taking half. I make myself a big breakfast. 3 eggs. I throw in a half a cup of protein powder. Mix that up. I chop up an avocado.
Smash up an Adderall.
And then
I snore.
I eat that. I eat that. And then and that's it. And I'm telling you, Laura, I feel like my whole life has changed. And I'm almost pissed off.
That it took you this long.
Here's the bad part, and I'll just say it plainly. And if my mother hears it, my father probably will, because who knows where he is. But my mother will. Where the fuck were their brains? They were teachers. They were educators. They were the people. He was on my fucking ass constantly. I could not. When he rode my ass, I had a 95. When he didn't ride my ass, I had an 85.
But it wasn't as diagnosed up until, I would say, what?
But there was a kid I went to school with. He was on fucking Ritalin.
Yeah, but that was rare back then.
Yeah.
Now it is so common.
Right, but I'm going.
Now they overdiagnose.
All the shit is like, I go, oh my God. Because when I graduated high school, and I've said this 1,000 times, and forgive me for saying it again, but when I graduated, he said to me, I don't know whether to shake your hand or kick your ass because I got nothing, but I had decent SAT scores, and I did not have good grades. And I just think that had I had this, it changed it. I don't know what it is. It's
bring me up because this is Mark will appreciate this. This is you in a couple of weeks.
Oh boy.
Tonight? Come on. Wait, what am I going to wear?
Jesse, remember? Lisa's bringing your costume.
Right, I got to wash my hair.
No, there's no time.
No time. There's never any time. I don't have time to study. I'll never get into Stanford. I'll let everyone down. I'm so confused.
Jesse, hey, just calm down.
Oh, is this Saved by the Bell?
That's what I was going to say. Didn't you ever see Saved by the Bell?
Pills? You mean you really are taking drugs?
I need them.
Jesse, give me those.
I need them, Zach. I have to sing.
Jesse, you can't sing tonight.
Yes, I can. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so
Well, look, I'm taking a low dose at 10 milligrams. You know what I mean?
That's how it starts.
But it
By the way, when you go to rehab,
Oh my God.
can we continue the show?
yes, 100%.
Is
Sure.
Doug still going to be on?
No. We fired Doug.
He's gonna go to a rehab sex club.
But so I'm just saying, like, during that time, like, I feel like everything's sort of coming together, right? It's just coming together.
But it's really falling apart.
It's not, though. And that's the thing is, like, it's really not. Like, I have done things that I haven't done. Like, normally with the two fit
Get his
chicks.
haircut elsewhere.
Yes, I have.
Not drinking.
I got my haircut elsewhere.
Started wearing a vest.
What do you mean wearing a vest? I fucking don't.
He's a Giants fan again.
I've been watching them with the Jackson Dart. I got to tell you, this was kind of fun. But it is. Is it not a game changer?
It is. So again, because I take my anxiety meds, they're not recommended to take them both. My anxiety can be like soul crushing to me, so I need to take my anxiety.
What's your
meds.
anxiety med?
I am on sertraline.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
100 milligrams of sertraline.
Whoa, fuck! You're kidding?
No.
That seems like a lot.
That's like 2 Flintstone vitamins.
I
Talk seriously? Because I'm a lightweight, I think, when it comes to drugs. Seriously, alcohol, I've built up a tolerance, but drugs, cocaine, anything, it was not a lot. Because like 10, I'm on 10. I'm on 90%
this
less.
is a completely different
Completely
drug.
different class of drugs. Like,
Oh, it is?
overall, like it's
Get right into that mic. That's what Kevin was trying to say. He wasn't being filthy about.
I didn't think he was.
Oh.
But Adderall is more like a stimulant, right?
Yes.
So, and the sertraline is a serotonin.
SSRI.
Yeah.
Uptake inhibitor. So it helps your brain produce the chemicals that you need.
Yeah.
So 100 milligrams isn't a whole lot.
No.
You know? I mean,
So
it's
I'm probably on the
enough,
highest
but-
of most of my
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does it
but-
help
The
you?
Webster moms.
Does it help you?
Yeah, if I I can skip a pill for one day and like not really realize if I skip a pill for 2 days, I am depressed.
Yes.
I am like,
Let me. I want to ask that I love that you're
fine.
here, Colleen. I hope you come back someday.
Yeah.
And we'll have like a more serious conversation, not about sex clubs and things. But talk about what happens because I think that's really relatable. And
I don't want to get out of bed.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so amazing to
Damn,
me because
Joe.
here's
I wish.
Here's what we see, or I would think most people see. Here comes this bubbly blonde with a lot of energy, great ideas, good at organizing, has a job, balances her kids. The kids are great, right? Yeah, I mean, you're a divorced parent who seems to co-parent really well on the outside. I can't say I'm not even asking, but I'm just saying like. The kids seemed, you brought someone new into your life. That seems to have adapted really well with your kids. They treat them like a fucking jungle gym. I've watched.
Oh my
And
God.
kids don't do that if they don't like the person. So I'm like, that's all cool. But you've got this, I think that's really relatable. And I wonder if it's more relatable to women because there's so much fucking pressure sometimes where, I'm amazed at the amount of work it takes just sometimes with just a 15-year-old who is not that needy, right? And is closer to adulthood. I can't imagine trying to balance a career, run a home, get home, like all the shit.
And so, like, what Joe even says is he's like, you work so much because even though I'm only physically at work maybe 6 hours a day, when I come home, I'm doing so much behind the scenes work. Like, I'm constantly on my phone, on my email, figuring out my calendar, talking to clients, talking to the woman who now works for me. Just so much backlog. When I am high anxiety, I get home and I am like frozen and paralyzed by how much I have to do that I don't do anything.
Right. And that's
like that,
sort of what
it's not like I sit and lounge on the couch. It's like I like just curl up in my office and can't move and can't. So it'll take me 4 hours to write an email.
It's crippling.
Because
That's interesting because I would say, not to take it back to me, but let's make it about me.
Your show.
I mean, it's vilified. The Bill Moran podcast.
What I was going to say is, I think that I always referred to it as the one-legged duck syndrome for me. Not that I had that crippling thing. And I've felt that for other reasons at times in my life, but I don't have that on a fairly consistent basis. That's what some call it. But I would say like one-legged duck where, I don't know where to begin. There's a lot to do. So I just quack, 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 and I pick a little bit. With this, it's like, no, you got to do this now, and you do this. Mm-hmm. And if you need to set a timer and only do an hour on this, that's fine. Do that, and then go over. And for whatever reason, I feel like it's given me that level of clarity.
So I'm sorry. Being ADHD, I think that it helps me because I bounce, even at like organizing jobs or working with clients, I bounce to so many different things back and forth. Like I don't hyper focus as much.
Yeah.
And even at home, it's like, okay, I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to do that. Like I sort of have turned the tables because I got diagnosed as an adult as well as using it beneficially.
Yeah.
But there are things that I hate sitting at my computer. And so when I have to sit down and do, once a month, all my invoices, all my QuickBooks, everything, like that is when I need to take a pill. But also it has really helps me understand because I have a lot of clients who have ADHD that hire me, and I have done ADHD certified courses to work with clients.
Yeah.
And I sort of have created like my own method because there's always that, set a 15-minute timer.
Yes.
I hate that method for someone with ADHD because they can freeze for those 15 minutes
and
actually not do anything done. So I try and talk to people about a touch method. I'm like, say you're going to touch 5 things and put those 5 things away. Do an action with those 5 things. Don't just place it on the staircase and be like, I'm going to take this upstairs. Actually, actively put those 5 items where they should go, and then you're done. So whether it takes you 5 minutes or 20 minutes, but once you go through 5 things, but anyways.
I think that's why like ADHD and anxiety are hand in hand.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like because you have that like need to constantly get things done, right? But you have this anxiety that I'm going to miss something.
Yeah.
It's trauma, right? Like,
it is.
It's trauma.
Yeah.
It comes back to that every time.
I'm just seeing and it's only been 2-3 weeks for me.
Okay.
But I feel like it's like light years.
Yeah.
To the point where, I'm reading this book, Living Better, about emotions and all this stuff and how your guidance. And I've always thought that. I've always believed it. There's stuff that I read about from Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh, but whatever this is, it's more user friendly. All right, what's the matter? What the hell are you two fucks doing over there?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I see you're texting back and forth. You're making fun of us. What?
I'm just saying. I'm concerned for you.
Why?
It's because it's an addictive drug. I just said to Kevin,
it's a 10 milligrams. She's taking 100 of something.
It's a different medication.
Different medications are all different. And I said to Kevin, I won't be. Only way I'll be really nervous for you if I hear you doing middays at CMS. I'm driving. All of a sudden, I'm hearing the Bill doing the grease man.
I want to say that whatever I take for my ADHD, and I can't even think of what it is like 4.5 milligrams.
Oh, wow.
Does that sound? Yeah.
That sounds
well,
low.
you're half the size of him.
Yeah.
That's true, too. All right, we'll take a moment. Kevin's got a game, and he says this one's challenging.
I lost last week.
He lost last week. I beat him. Finally, once. Hey, there's a blue moon once. Matter of fact,
it's because you think your ADHD
the full beaver moon
meds.
is coming.
We gotta talk about
the full beaver moon is coming on the 5th, the Wednesday.
5th? Yeah, I think it's this Wednesday. Kevin sent me something on the full beaver.
The full beaver moon is coming.
Totally forgot about that. We will get to all that right after this.